Hi everyone, I'm in the 25-minute ICC pool again, and I'm playing Seibt, 1883 from Germany. He's playing a Sicilian. Let's see if we get a Rossolimo. No, he's gonna play this weird thing. I think this is the right move. Now he's gonna play d5 and then take. It took a while to get this game. I was hoping that in the auto pairing pools it'd be quicker. It wasn't that much quicker. But we got a game. Okay, that's unusual. I can probably transpose to familiar positions now. So bishop b5 looks logical.
Check.
And a4. Okay. I wonder how I should play here. Maybe queen c2 could be okay. I don't really like my queen on the c file though. Okay, so I think I'm a little bit out of book now. This does not usually go this way. He's played around with a move order. Maybe I can play e5 straight away. Not really sure what that's giving me though after he takes. Maybe just d3. Yeah, probably just d3 is okay for now. Just protect the pawn. I can play a knight e2, knight c4, which is typical of his positions. In some positions, you play bishop back to d3 and then bishop to c2. I'm not sure if this is one of them. So, okay, the question here is I'm thinking of bishop to d3 as a move, and I'm thinking of just d3. I've discarded e5. I've discarded queen c2 because after I play d4, my queen is in that open file, which is black's rook is usually there, so I'm not too excited about that. Problem is with d3, usually when you do that, you haven't played c3 yet. The pawn is on c2, and then you can put all your pawns on white squares, and that's fine. But now that my pawn is on c3, I'm not really liking d3 anymore. Queen e2. Queen c2. I'm gonna play bishop back to d3 and bishop c2 and then d4. I think I'm gonna do that. Hopefully it's a good decision. Let's do that. I think that's probably the best solution. If my pawn was on c2, I'd play d3. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, usually the way this works, I have time to put my rook on e1, but because I played c3, I didn't have the time to do that anymore because I'm not castled yet, and I think that was one of the differences in this position because of the weird way he played it. I mean, he played Yeah, I'm not sure if I've messed this up, but I think it looks okay. I mean, it's a decent position. That's the problem when people play the move order in a weird way, isn't it? Maybe there was something else. Alright, well, let's see what black does. My plan is to play bishop c2 and then d4. Probably castles at some point before that. Bishop c2, castles, d4. And if he plays c4, just play d3. Let's inspect this player. So Seibt has played 65 25-minute games. He's won 45, he's lost 17. It's a pretty good record, isn't it? His 15-minute rating is pretty high as well. 1986, so did not get mine that high. So it's a good player, it looks like. His bullet rating looks pretty bad. But he's not played too many games. Bullets rating. Alright, so I expect him to be a good player and find good moves. So let's see. I think maybe he's thinking about how to punish my move, my awkward bishop on b3, but there are cases where the bishop does do that maneuver. Usually, I think you have to wait for black to play a6 before you move that bishop again. Unfortunately, yeah, I think I moved my bishop too early, so didn't want to play d3 though. Really did not want to do that. What are my other options? Queen 2, e5. It looked too premature for e5. Okay, so I'm thinking bishop c2 now, just to get out of the way. Maybe play d4 next. Yeah, he's gonna quickly take over this side of the board. Not too happy about that, but I'm on a castle on this side anyway, so maybe d3 first. I don't like d4 because takes. His rook has an open file. His knight has nice jumping squares. I might play d3. Just take it one step at a time. I moved a bit too fast here. I should have probably thought about d3 a bit longer. But I mean, he's gonna castle kingside here, right? So might play h3, bishop e3, and just slowly play for d4. I'm a little bit behind in development. Okay. Oh, bishop to f4. I mean, does he really want to play e4 just to get my dark square bishop? 92, knight c4, 92, knight f1, 93. Well, I mean, he plays e5. I can just play bishop to g5 and take his knight. I'm gonna do that, I think. Well, what if he plays knight to h5? Then I can play bishop to g5 anyway, maybe. And his knight's kind of undefended. If I play bishop out here, though, and he plays queen to b6, maybe I should develop my knight first. Bishops have a bigger range, and they can be developed later, right? So maybe rook to e1. Or let's play knight here first. Let's just do that out of principle. Just out of principle. Okay, he's going for that. If I take, I open up his bishop. But I don't have to take. And black looks good here. But I don't look too bad. So what about rook to e1? I obviously don't want to take. He takes back. And then rook to e1. I think rook to e1. If he takes, I can even take with a pawn. And then that looks kind of fine. Let's try that. I think I'm playing a little bit too fast. Maybe getting knight f1. Just transfer this knight to the king side where the action seems to be. I mean, he's attacking on the queen side. I can go and attack on the king side. I'm gonna do that. Otherwise, what else am I doing? I don't want to take still. I don't want to play d4. That'd be terrible. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I think black is a little bit better here because of all his queenside pressure. And I've weakened my queenside as well. I'd love to know where I went wrong in the opening. I haven't gone wrong too much yet. Obviously, I still have chances, but it feels like I could have done better. So maybe e5 is good now. I mean, is e5 good? Maybe I should play knight to g3 first before I play e5. Is he gonna play e5 himself? I think he might. Yeah, I think he can play e5 himself, so maybe e5 is good for me. I mean, where's his knight going? His knight has no room after he did that rook move. Does it? I mean, his knight has to go somewhere really awkward, which might favor me. Well, actually, knight to g4. Knight to g4. Bishop f4. And then h3 coming next. I think I'm gonna try that. I don't want him to play e5. That would definitely leave me cramped and definitely give him an advantage. Yeah, I saw that. No worries. I could even play h3 now, and if he takes, no, he can protect with f6, can't he? I'm just gonna play this. I mean, I did consider that. Maybe not enough. h3 now. He takes. I take. He takes. Mm. Well, if I take on f6. He takes my bishop, and I take his bishop. That's probably not too bad for me, right? Take on f6. He takes my bishop. I take his bishop. How about d4? If my rook was in c1, I'd have already played d4. d4 takes. I mean, then my bishop on c2 is just looking really unwell. And he can play some discovery with his knight. I think I'm gonna have to go for takes on f6 and then takes up there. It's not ecstatic about it, but it could be fine. I mean, I can play something completely crazy. No, because if I try and get his knight, he probably plays some kind of desperado move with knight to f2. Hmm. But queen to e2. And he takes. I take. He takes with his knight. His knight. I take with. It's a lot of trading. I think I want to just go for this. Let's do it. Hopefully it's okay. I am getting a bit low on time now, so might as well. h3 just to get that knight away. Seems logical. Or knight to g4 first. Knight to e3 might be better. Knight to e3. I'm gonna play h3. Let's do it. Technically, he's got a backward pawn now as well, so what about d4 now? If he takes, I take with my knight. He takes with his knight. Take with my no, not liking that. I need to improve my knight on f1. Maybe it's okay on g3. Maybe knight to h5 could be an idea at some point. Also, I control f5 a bit better. I mean, he's probably going to play e5, isn't he? I'm going to play this. Okay, so now I can't move my knight on f3. How about queen to d2? Just trade. Try and trade queens, but my knight on d2 is not. It's not too nice, is it? I really want to play d4. Well, d4. If he takes, I take with a pawn. And then he plays e5. I think d4 might be okay. Might be okay. I mean, if he plays knight to b4 at the end of that, I can also maybe bring my rook to a3, help defend. I want to play d4, I think. Open up my bishop as well. Let's do it. I'm controlling a bit more the f5 square as well. I have to take back with a pawn though. So I'm thinking if I get my rook to a3, okay, if he does that, maybe now I can get decent control of e5. Knight to h5, is that any good? Is that trapping his queen? Almost, but not quite. He has queen to f7, unfortunately. Maybe if I play queen to e2, controlling e5, he pushes e5. Can I take? He takes, I take. Queen to e2, maybe he'll play rook to f7 or knight to it. f7. And let me trap his queen. He probably won't, but maybe queen to e2 is okay. I'm defending f2, kind of gaining control of e5. I'm gonna try that. Let's try that. Queen to e2. It's not really immediately failing. So let's do it. Okay, so now I think his queen is trapped. Knight to h5. Where's his queen going? Where are you going? That am I missing something, or is that just winning? I think that's just winning. So I might have gotten lucky here. I was hoping he would make that mistake. Oh no, I didn't see that. Rubbish. I did not see that. Well, he's fortunate to escape. Ah, I did not see that. Oh, what a shame. Okay. Well, at least his queen is really far away from my king now. And now his position is looking good again because of all the control he has over the f file. Maybe I need to play rook to f1. Rook to f1. Yeah, good work. I think I'm gonna do that. My knight on h5 is undefended. His bishop is pretty bad, so my position isn't terrible until he fixes that. So he wants my knight gone straight away. Well, I only have one move, right? Unless I completely ignore him, but I don't think that's quite working out here, so I'll go back. That's a good thing for me, though. That's a weakness on his king side. That's where his king is, so... Okay, so you're saying that you can sacrifice him and still win because of e5 probably, huh? Yeah, he's probably right. Well, kind of have to take. I can play rook to d1. I don't want him to take the h3 pawn though. It's a really good move by him, but I wonder if there's a way to defend. Well, if I play knight to h2 and he ever gets his knight onto e4, it's nasty. He might play rook to e1. He'll recover his rook now. I might play knight to h2. Sorry, bishop to h, king to h2. Could be okay. If he takes, I'm gonna let him take. And then he was gonna play d3 though, forking my pieces, so I can't let him take. Ah, what a pain. What king to g2? After his knight gets to king to g2, he takes. I don't take, but instead, oh, that's a terrible position. Nice sacrifice by him. So if I take, he takes with a knight, king to king to g2. I'm gonna have to go for that one. I think that's the best. Is king to g2 worth playing? If he takes, I take. If he takes a rook, I take a king. I have two rooks for the queen. Could be okay. At the same time, he takes with a knight, I take with a queen. He plays bishop check, and then I'm lost. I'm gonna play this anyway, I think. Because I don't want to lose my h1. I mean, that knight is really wonderful and everything, but maybe I can survive. So I need to get my other rook in the game. So what about rook to e1? Now he takes with a knight, and then I'm definitely losing, right? What about rook to d1? Rook to d1, my queen is trapped, huh? How about bishop to d1, and then queen to c2? Oh dear. I think I'm gonna go for that. to play fast now because I'm at 3 minutes left, so we've got 20 minutes left. I find a lot quicker the attack finds. Some might not have seen that. I don't think I did very much wrong, so this game will be to see what happened. Opening and messed up a little bit. Okay. So I go to H2. And then what? And my knight is... Well, I'm not gonna let him take the pawn, right? So can I play queen to E, trying to trade? He takes, I take, he takes, I take. It looks okay. I'm gonna go for that. He can't really move his queen away because I might win that knight, maybe. So maybe he just gave me an opportunity. We'll see. I'm kind of up material, right? I'm 1 point of material up, so trading queens makes sense. He doesn't want to trade. Saying I can take his knight, hanging. I'm gonna have to. I'm in blitz mode. Just take it. I'm also attacking his knight on h4 now. So now I really would like to trade queens. Okay. What about queen to g5? Just to keep my queen kind of defending here. 5. I don't want to go back to d2. I'll let him play h6 before I go back to d2. Right? As it is. Okay, now he's just banking on a blunder by me, or my time pressure, sorry. So he's saying he's gonna win my rook. And that's what he thinks. It's probably true. Gonna play queen to g4. Can I get away with that? Can I get away with that? I wanna defend my rook. I'm gonna try. I mean, you can take my rook. It's fine. What I want to get something back for it. Here. No time, no time, no time. I need to play.
Check.
He wants to win my knight now, huh? Okay, how can I improve this knight really quickly? Come over here. If I could get my bishop to g2, that would be amazing. I'm not sure that's happening. Okay, he's making me move my knight anyway. Here. It's okay. I don't have time to think anymore. Can I go here? Oh, he's gonna play. Well, I'm attacking his rook. Okay. This is not good. Bishop to g4 I'm looking for. This has turned into a super blitz game. Well, he resigns. Okay. So he's not happy with my defense here. He sees that bishop to g4 is coming. And he lets me have it. I still have some work to do. I am a full piece up. But I don't know, queen to f4, just try to get me because of time pressure, but I guess he doesn't want that. I mean, queen to f4, I get queen to g6 check, so his queen is tied up. Maybe he can't play queen to e6. Right, so let's quickly have a look at this. Recent games. Okay.
Check.
So bishop takes him to this on d7 here. Best option. So maybe bishop takes on d7 now. Well, no, because I played c3. So d3 is my best move. Yeah. I had a feeling. I wasn't happy that I played c3 though. Should I play something here? No, I think maybe bishop c4. Is that the move that's in my repertoire? I have to look at that. I have to look at this particular move order. I'm not sure. I think c3 is the repertoire move, so the book move. We'll see. I'll have a look at that.
Check.
Yeah, so now black has a big advantage here. I had a feeling. So d3 is much better. At least against z4. This is just no good. I feel like I kind of got back into the game though. So b4 is recommended. So apparently white is okay here again, and I thought so. I mean, knight to g4 is his only move. Yeah, he takes on f6, I went for that. So here I managed to get back into the game. Okay. And here I have an advantage because he should have played knight g to e5. Yeah, so now white is okay, but I was surprised how he managed to get so much play for that sacrifice. Let's see. So far my position shows that even if you mess up the opening a bit, which I don't usually do, you can still come back if you persevere, right? So was that a good move? D4, yeah, D4 is a good move here. So I'm happy I found that. Took me a couple minutes. Yeah, if he took, I was gonna just take back with the pawn. Let's see, that's what the computer recommends. Queen d3 first, but yeah, that's fine. My thinking was now my rook can come to a3 if I need to defend that knight in case he had any any tricks. He closed it, and I felt like this was good for me. Queen to b1. Why is queen to b1 so good? Knight takes on f5, e takes on f5, rook takes on e7, knight takes on e7. Yeah, that I can see why that's good. Because that's the only thing you can do to defend that. Can't you just do this? Really?
Check.
How about this?
Check.
Oh, wow.
Check.
Yeah, I wouldn't see that. Something the computer can see, huh? Queen to b1. That's a great move. Because I think he would play that. I mean, most people would, right? Because you see, oh well, look, my rook is going to defend me on g7, so he can't take, and that's where you stop. That's where you stop your tactical calculations, unless you're a grandmaster, right? So, I mean, this is
Check.
this is great. I mean, his best move is king to h8. Actually, black's better here, so I can't take. Okay, well, Engine needs to make up his mind, but anyway, rook a to b1. Really? I don't see that. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Yeah, queen to d6 and queen to c7. I did not see that. But now white has a 1-point advantage with knight to g5. Yeah, I saw that, but what about this?
Check.
Yeah, again, it's not something you see. You can't take here because it's mate.
Check. Checkmate.
It's not something you see. Because I was thinking of moving this knight, but I was looking at this, which is good for black, and I thought, well, rook takes on f2 looks terrible for me, but knight to g5 tactic. His best move is to go for this.
Check.
At which point, this is just good.
Check.
Yeah, I can see how this is good for white. White is winning. Okay, so I should have analyzed that a bit more. I don't know, I was disappointed his queen went away, but what did I do? I just defended, and the game's equal again. So white had an opportunity here with a tactic, knight to g5, use your bishop, and the fact that you're forking this rook and this pawn, attack. And don't trust that rook takes on f2 is winning. Yeah, it's a good thing to see, but that is a tactic, a high level tactic. I think the computer sees that. I don't yet. Hopefully in the future. Okay, so rook takes on f3 is one of the recommendations, but the game is equal apparently. He does get a lot of play. Queen to e3 is the best move. I struggled here. That gives him an advantage. He's a pawn up, essentially 2 pawns up now.
Check.
Okay, but then he plays queen to f4. I did find he's equal again. A good resource here. Even though he's a knight down, knight to f5 is so powerful. What if he could go wrong? That queen to g5 was the right move, because I'm playing bliss here. 20 seconds, I found a better move. h6, queen to g4. Again, I found the best move. I must say that was a bit of, I mean, and I kind of wanted to keep my queen close to my king for defense, so that's not too bad. And then knight to e3, I get to defend.
Check.
When he takes, I'm up material, and queen b6 is still equal. But now he's giving me a pawn advantage because he's trying to cheat me with my knight. I just take knight to e2, and now my and queen to g2 is what I played. The computer recommended, so I played very well in play mode. So he has to retreat and defend. Instead, he takes, and bishop to c2 becomes a great move. Yeah, to trade queens. I see that. Well, I played this, which is still good. Actually, probably even better, looks like. I'm 4 points up. Okay, so it makes sense he resigned. He's almost a whole rook down. So yeah, knight to d4 is stronger than what a computer looked at first. Look, 4 points up. The computer was saying play this, which is strong and winning. But yeah, great. Successful defense, and I won this game. Alright, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.